Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Tim Brown, and I just wanted to share with you some innovations that are happening because of COVID-19. I want to give you some examples of how companies are better than before. Because if there's something I know about the human spirit, it's our ability to adapt, even in extremely negative situations. And the first place that innovations are popping up all over the place is the health industry, of course. In Europe, a new program called the Livy Connect launched. This program is allowing doctors to provide essential meetings with their patients who suffer from chronic illnesses. Digital healthcare in this way hasn't always been something that people were willing to turn to. So today it's become absolutely essential. And many practices within behavioral health industries are providing telehealth appointments to continue meeting with their patients. This is a really important thing because, obviously COVID-19 is taking a toll on a lot of people's mental health. And respectfully, I think that it's really important that this has developed. So telemedicine has completely taken off, and in some cases they're allowing it across state lines, which is a big development as well. Dyson has developed a ventilator. They were able to do that in like a week or 10 days or something crazy like that. Distilleries and brewers are making hand sanitizer all over the country, and that rolled out very quickly. Automation in grocery stores is taking off more and more. There's drive-up windows that are small businesses that weren't offering that before are figuring out new ways to do that. Grocery delivery services are seeing a massive spike in participation from, sweet little old ladies that wouldn't have ever used that service before, but definitely could benefit from it. So there's an adoption rate that's happening. We're speeding up what would have been a natural process in the first place. In the fashion and clothing industry, there's a ton of companies that have banded together and figured out ways to make masks. In digital meetings and communication, there's a huge spike in collaboration and communication software, breaking down the barriers between physical space with people. People are updating their equipment, things like that. Online learning companies and employees have sought out online learning, but like never before. And yes, there's a surge in, hey, I need to be more hireable after this pandemic passes. And people are figuring out ways to learn online. And honestly, this couldn't have come at a better time. There's tons of resources out there, in my opinion, in some cases better than what's offered in colleges. There's online courses that will help you learn a new skill set very quickly. Our team is kind of taken a master class to learn from different masters of different things, and a number of other online learning platforms to continually level up our skill. Leasing and realty, there's virtual tours are taking a giant spike. They're shorter, more direct, saving people time. VR and social media combined with refundable deposits. Other companies are giving VR and social media tours to their buyers while also offering refunds for deposits made on an online purchase. Evergrande Real Estate Group saw an increase in February by 118%. How to market during this? We did a big post, a big roundup recently of ways to market during this. But don't take it from me. Gartner, a gigantic company in the market research field, says there's going to be a lot of shifts. They had key takeaways. 1, deliver compelling content. We just did a gigantic guide that we spent a lot of time on, did a bunch of illustration for, but you need to find new ways to get in front of people. There's people online more than ever before. And maybe there's some dip in demand for like transactional things at the moment, but that's going to shift as people settle into this new reality, and they still need things done. They still need products. They still need services. And there's an element where you can be the one to provide them compelling content while they're relaxing. Netflix runs out. Or you do other things while you're watching Netflix. So you're sitting on your phone. Who has the compelling content? How can you be humorous? How can you be entertaining? How can you be useful more than you've ever been before? They also say optimize your marketing budget. So there's going to be shifts, right? There's people spending hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars on events and event marketing and in-person things, in-person meetups, things like that. So that's obviously going to shift. Where is it going to go? It's not going to go out of home if everyone's sitting, in home. So digital marketing, obviously, and this is kind of on the nose because we do digital marketing, but it's really a place where you can confidently invest in the next 6 months and create value for the long term, especially if you're focused on creating compelling content that could be evergreen after this passes. So you're creating these magnets for people to come into your website, especially if you do good keyword research. And then lastly, promoting digital delivery. So digital delivery systems like apps, email lists, and other versatile digital interactions are great things to push on during this time. These items are having much more success in times like this because, like I mentioned, people are spending more time online. And lastly, I just want to encourage you guys to stay positive, especially if you're a small business owner or you're a marketing manager at a company that, yes, is taking a noticeable and maybe considerable hit during this time, 20%, 30%, whatever it happens to be. We're rooting for you, and I promise you, staying positive and being positive during this time is incredibly practical. All right, thank you guys so much for listening, and have a great day. Bye.